evening, everyone. Honorable guests, our teachers, and our lovely fellow schoolmates. Today, we welcome you to the webinar. Hello, I'm your anchor, Authorish and Zuhaina. I'm from grade 7, Daffodil International School, English Medium, Dhanmondi branch. So first, I want to ask you, how are you guys?
Fine.
Fine.
Okay. So today we have gathered here to discuss about the most talked about topic, the new year. As we all know, the new year is a huge opportunity to bring changes in ourselves, creating memories to cherish and learning new things this year. The talk of each of us have our own idea on what a new year means to us. This is exactly what we all are going to be discussing today. For me, a new year means a new beginning. Without any further ado, we want to know about your new year experience, the difficulties and the opportunities you used up to your fullest, as well as the challenges you faced and what you learned from them. Let's not make it lengthy and dive on some interesting discussions. Nothing shocking. Of course, we have something prepared for you all. First of all, as we begin the new year, we all have some sort of go-to advice for ourselves. So I want to know, what advice would you like to give yourself as you begin the new year?
I would love to say a few words if you guys don't mind.
Please.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I am Sheikh Rahma Zakra from Daffodil International School, English Medium, Dhanmondi branch, 7th grade. And a piece of advice I would give myself is that I need to, wait, I apologize. A piece of advice I would give myself is that I should lessen my spiegel the misbehavior, as it says that action speaks more than words. I wouldn't say I am a short-tempered person, but sometimes when something or someone gets on my nerve, I hit the ceiling. I feel a lot of stuff that I shouldn't, which later makes me regret a lot because I really didn't mean those. But it's a new year, a new me. I will try my very best in changing myself and be a little more patient, understanding friend, and a family member. So that's pretty much it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Raf, for sharing with us. I believe we all can relate to you. Now let's come to resolutions. What are some things that you want to start doing this year that you hadn't in the past few years?
I would like to say a few words in that.
Please go on.
First of all, thank you, Zuhaina, for asking that question. And hello, everyone. I'm Tasnaba from grade 8, Daffodil International School, Dhanmondi branch, English medium. And to be very honest, I feel like the last 2 years, especially for all of us, went on so quickly. And especially last year, we had so many expectations. And when some of our expectations did meet up, but others we were disappointed on, I thought of doing many things but couldn't. So this year, I want to do at least some things from my bucket list, if not all. I want to be more productive. I want to go out more and make more friends and spend more time in nature as well, because we all were stuck at home for the last 2 years. We all know that. But most importantly, I think I want to be positive this year. I want to begin every morning with a smile, because I believe that everything becomes easier when you learn to be happy with it. So yeah, I would really like to be grateful and happy with what I have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tasnilapu. And I believe there is another thing that we all want to do every New Year's Eve, that is trying to become a better person. So let's see who is actually determined to fulfilling that. So I would like to know, what are some changes you want to bring in yourself this year?
May I say a few words?
Sure, Sadia.
First of all, thank you very much, Suhaina, for letting me speak. I am Satya Sharir from grade 7. I have always been inconsistent in my studies since I was a child. I won't lie, but little me hated studying to the point where I would throw huge temper tantrums. But now as I'm older, I realize that I cannot keep on avoiding my problems. At one point, I'll be held accountable for all of it. So starting this year, I will finally face my angst and I will start studying like a proper student and try my best to be consistent. I have never been the kind to just wishfully believe something would happen just because it's the new year, but hey, maybe this year will be good. Who knows? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sadia. As we all are students, we all can definitely relate to you. And we all are also Bangladeshi, and we know that Bangladesh is a country with not much development, but it is trying its best to overcome that obstacle. So, what do you wish to be different this year compared to last year in terms of our country's development?
May I share my thoughts on this?
Yes, please.
So thank you, Zohaina, for asking such an important question. I am Swastika Gargi Chakraborty of grade 8 from Dhanmondi branch English medium. First of all, there are many things that I have a conviction on to be different than this year, than the previous year. It is actually a bitter truth that Bangladesh still has some developments that they should take steps for, especially when it comes to the people's amelioration. The first thing I would desire would be women's safety, because when I just think about it, I down in the mouth. It's such a neglected thing still in 2022, which is not cared about it enough and causing many women to just give their bodies without the wish and so much more. Not only this, our country still lags behind when it comes to education. They do not invest enough money on it when it comes to education, resulting in lacking behind and not even being able to compete in a global forum. I think that if we do not fix these vital terms of our country soon, then I don't think when Bangladesh will actually develop like a real country. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Gargyapu, for bringing up such important topics. And I believe it is really necessary for Bangladesh to take care of those things. And yeah, it's no lie that no matter how introverted, extroverted, or ambiverted we may be, we have our own way of finding peace. So, what is one change you could make in your lifestyle that would give you more peace?
Can I share my opinion?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Zohaina. My name is Sweda Shari Jamil from grade 8, Daffodil International School, Dhanmondi branch, English medium. Something that would give me peace. Well, it's definitely getting to exercise more. I may not look like it, but I really hope I can be active more. I used to play different stuff with my brother before all these pandemics and lockdown, and I felt very jittery from all the energy inside me. I used to exercise around the house, but it just wasn't enough. And due to all these lockdown and staying at home things going on, I barely do any form of exercise. Literally, my mother has been sick of my lazy attitude. It's no surprise, even I have. So trying to be more active than last year would be one change that would give me peace. And also the people around me, to be honest, because I can get it that they have grown completely sick of my lazy attitude. I hope I can be more active than this last year.
Thank you so much, Apu. It is very necessary for everyone to take care of their physique. So thank you for bringing that up. And not everyone is always prepared to step out of their comfort zone. But hey, I'm not one of them. I always like to try new things. So what major indulgence are you willing to experience this year?
I would like to share something about this.
Yes, sure.
Hello, I'm Naushin Anjum Kadir. I'm a 9th grade student from Daffodil International School. So I am basically a clumsy person. So whenever I feel I need to indulge myself, I always choose something which consumes less work. So I always choose painting. It's because it's fun, yet it's something that gives me motivation as well. So why not choosing something which gives you fun and motivation as well? So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And as I had said before, we all have our own comfort zone, no matter how cheerful or gloomy we may be from the outside. When we find the place that feels cozy, that's the spot. Now, what brings you the most joy and how are you going to do more of that?
May I share my opinion?
Go on.
First of all, thank you for letting me speak. I am Sabrina Alunigar from grade 6, Daffodil International School. So my parents are the people who bring me bliss, as without them I would have gone mad by now. They're the only people that I truly believe will support me throughout my journey, and when I'm with them, I feel protected. My mom's aura is full of charms, and she has a very loving heart. And my dad teaches me about our beautiful religion, and he's always energetic. They always do their best in giving me the stuff I ask for. Although I don't ask for much, they still try their best to give me whatever they could. And there are the reason why I try my best to study harder so that in the future I could give them much more love and happiness. But it does not end there, as our teachers. Our teachers, who are actually our second parents, are no less. They do so much for our betterment in the future so that we can make them proud. They endlessly work hard just to give us a happy and comfortable life in the future. Thank you so much to our teachers for always supporting us and giving us non-stop love. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nigar, for sharing with us. And yes, our teachers and our parents are a very important part of our life. And yeah, due to the pandemic, we all were just sitting in our homes doing classes, not much activities were done, and we would definitely get distracted. So I would like to know, what were some of the challenges you had to face last year, and what did you learn from them?
May I share my opinion on that?
Yes, please.
So, my name is Maria Binta Mustaq, and I'm from grade 8. And so, frankly speaking, the challenge I had to face was many students struggle as well, studying. It may sound weird, but how it's a challenge, but it was for me since we all know that online studying is very hard. Our Wi-Fi disturbing, our family members unintentionally loud voices and distractions here and there. It's an exasperation, but I didn't sink into despair. I went the extra mile and stayed positive, along with starting to study extra hours and more efficiently. And my exam results came out excellent. From this, I learned that you shouldn't just start stressing out and lose hope. As someone says, he who has hope, he who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Now I'm starting to believe that there are countless ways how you can jump over it, and that's how I learned to believe in myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was a very important message for us all. So thank you so much. And we know that last year was crazy and many people became isolated and gloomy. So, in what ways would you be willing to bring more enjoyment into your life?
May I speak?
Sure.
Hello everyone, my name is Sheikh Rashid Razak from class 8, and thank you for letting me share my opinion today. The thing that I will enjoy in my life would be playing football matches with my friends, improving my life to be a better human being and get better marks in exams. Football was always my kind of thing. Since childhood, I sometimes broke tons of fragile stuffs, and my parents used to scold me a lot for that. And when it comes to improving life, of course, it's very crucial for me. This pandemic gave me a hard push in changing myself and being a much better version of myself. Lastly, marks. Lockdown made me lose all of my brain cells. But now, as schools are physical, I will do my best in studying harder and more effectively. That's it.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. And I bet we all had thoughts of changing or having something different this year. So, if you could change one thing that happened this year, what would it be?
Could I share my opinion?
Yes, please.
Hello everyone, I am Tashfan Awal Rahman from grade 6, Daffodil International School, English Medium. Thank you Zahan Abu for giving me the chance to speak. Although we are now living in a time where we want to change everything that's happening around us, from my perspective, one thing that could be in my power to change would be me. Last year, it was just me and my books, and now I realized how much I would like to change that. The fact I ignored doing lively stuff is now making me regret it a lot. So if I had the magical ability to come back to time and change something, it would be me being duly concentrated in studies, because life is not all about putting a nose in the book. Because when I grow up and look back at what merriment stuff I did, I would be totally blank. While others talk about so many entertaining activities, I will just remember how force acts and the names of human body parts and etc. But I don't want to experience that. I too want to have enjoyment in life just like everyone else. That's why I would like to bring a new change in myself this year. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and I hope that you're able to meet your goals this year. Now, this is my favorite part. We all love free time. I bet you love it too. So, how would you like to spend your free time?
May I share my free time experience?
Yes, please.
So it is no lie that we all love to have free time. Who doesn't like that? We do activities which give us peace and make us relax, along with boost ups our energy. My free time routine is very basic and always the same. In my free time, I just go to my balcony, sit in my swing, and start listening to music or read a book. And the best part is left. The view from here is so soothing. I have a lake just in front, and that's the cherry on top of this house. I can see the ducks swimming, and of course, the ducklings been curing here and there, and some kids chewing a little bit tiny pieces of bread for them to eat. I think that even if the world just flips around, I am sure I will go to my balcony, sit, and have a me time, because who doesn't want peace?
Thank you so much. And I believe ducklings are like the second most cutest things on planet Earth. So I'm very jealous of. And next, taking risks. It is not everyone's vibrant hobby. But as we see many risk stickers here, what do you think will be your biggest risk this year?
Can I answer this question?
Sure.
Well, again, Zuhaina, thank you very much for having me. I am Satya Acharya from grade 7, as you know. I have a fear. It is very irrational, and it is the fear of heights. I am so scared of heights that when I climb a ladder to get whatever, and I look down, I start shaking. There's also a part of me. I also really like taking challenges. Are they good challenges? Maybe, but I like taking them anyways. So something I've always wanted to learn was actually mountain climbing. I mean, I know it requires a lot of strength and a lot of, courage. But I want to take the challenge for once because, come on. How cool would you be if you went ahead and said to someone, hey, I have climbed mountains? Very cool thing to say, and I'll only stay young for so long. So yeah, I'd like to say the risk I'd like to take this year is money.
Thank you so much, Sadia. I'm also someone that you have climbed the mountain. And it's a better truth that we all have some undeveloped talents. But hey, nothing to be ashamed of. No one's perfect. So let's share it with each other. What is one undeveloped talent you're willing to?
Can I speak out my thoughts?
Yes.
Thank you, Zuhaina, for again giving me the chance to give up my thoughts. My first thought was first of all, you gotta have talents to explore. That was don't need stuff, consider work. But come on, scoring just doesn't matter if you don't apply that good ideas in actual life, right? I'm very bad in practicality and critical thinking stuff.
Now, last but not least,
try to be better in what I do, because at the end of the day, it's not going to count whether you're a scholar. It counts how you contribute yourself to the people in need with the job you're doing or with everything that you do. I'd like to show true empathy to the ones in need and try to be a true human being, a human in every meaning, and not be inhuman that some people go through it
Therefore, I'd like to achieve that true sense of humanity and empathy in myself.
Thank you so much for saying that, because that is a very important message for you to learn. And wow, I'm actually really thrilled to hear all of your determinations and thought for the new year. I hope you all can achieve your goals that you have set. Now, I would like to bring to your attention that our Honorable AVP Ma'am and Principal Sir are present with us today. So, respected AVP Ma'am, would you please do the honor and say a few inspiring words for us?
Okay, thank you very much among these youngsters, among these young speakers, great speakers. You know that you are the speakers and we are the listeners, and we want to be like this. We want to always listen from you. We always like to learn from you. And my dear, you know that today the full of yourself, your potential, you're a good speaker enough, and you have that potentiality so that anyone can get enjoyment to listen you for hours to hours. So by the way, my dear, I love you very much. And I know that all of you have dreams and you have patience, because those of course will bring you to the success. So as you have proved yourself that you can do everything, so that is why one thing's come to my mind, just I'm telling that, I mean, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. So my dear, lots of love for you. Keep it up. And you know that our honorable principals are, and our some of our teachers, along with academic coordinators, section coordinators, are here for listening you. And this is the thing, school is giving option, giving space to create yourself as the future leader, great leader. So thank you very much. Thank you, my dear anchor, especially the organizers, including Gargi and other senior students. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Miss, for your kind words. It means a lot to all of us. And now, dear Principal Sir, would you please come forward and deliver a motivational message for us?
Oh, let's have a very big clap and big hand. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much. Actually, I will not say anything today. That was my aim, that which I wanted to see. My children, they are visible. Obviously, they can speak with their own confidence, and they have proved, and they can. Our aim was to face you in such a moment, on such a platform, where the foreign people with the different cultures, different ideologies, different castes, different every kind of religions, whatever, the people around the world, they will be coming to you, they will talk to you, share, you can also share. And one of the main objectives of having that, you see, the topic of today, the headline of this today's session, that is open your heart, show your minds. Very simply, if we can define or explain, we can understand that the open a heart means you have to be very free and frank to speak out from the heart. And show your minds means whatever you are posturing in your heart, that should be shown and expressed by your mouth. That means you will be always positive, very liberal, and very, very free and frank to speak with each other. There should be many kinds of the talks. There would be many kinds of the styles, but whatever styles you have, that everything should be expressed very openly. Nothing should be hidden in the heart. Wherever your mother or father, they can ask you something, you very deliberately speak out, very confidently. Even if you do something false, then you can confess very openly, yes, mom, yes, mother, your teacher, your sir, your madam, I have done this thing. Even if you can dream out something, that dreams also should be expressed to your elders, your elders, seniors, juniors, so that they can learn something. If you something create any idea, to create something new that should be shared with your friends, with your mates, with your mother, father, teachers, so that they can also add something more with you. So they open your heart and open your minds. That is the book, one of the books written from the heart, that is William Mary Gleiss. William Mary Gleiss wrote a book named Open Heart, Open Your Minds. Here, she expressed in her introduction that when I was writing this book, then I was writing from my heart. Whatever I felt, whatever I confront, whatever I saw, I just started writing. And he told all the poetry, all the poems have been inspired by my encounters, by my effects, by my endeavors, and by my very core feelings. So these were the great inspiration of writing this book. I believe today, the ideas which you have shared, definitely it was a bit well prepared. I mean, you were preparing yourself beforehand, what you are going to talk something. But I, in fact, wanted to see you randomly just you will speak out. Whatever you feel, yes, something should be prepared because you need to study to create something, some different ideas. You have to study the book. You can gather the knowledge. Then you can express with your own language, own style. That is the main aim. So open your heart and open your minds. That means we will be always very, very free and frank in expressing, in working, in doing anything, either in front of the teachers, in front of your mate friends, in front of your guardians, in front of your other older people. And this open your hearts and open your minds, it gives the lesson to love the people. This session will continue in future to make you more confident for your study, for your delivery, for your speech, so that you can increase your communicative knowledge. You can communicate and you can very smoothly and confidently, you can show your minds with all the people. So with this, and next day, I believe I will discuss our faculty members to arrange. They will make some PowerPoint. They will present in the PowerPoint. They will show. Suppose you can make a presentation on how to love the people. You can study some books, and you can make some points. So thank you so much. I again appreciate all of your presence and patient hearing and staying. I convey my regards to your parents. They have also allowed you to spend and spare a single hour for learning something more, extrovert, learning something more, how to express your knowledge. So thank you so much. I again appreciate this arrangement. I will be honoring to arrange such kind of more other program. And I request the Vice Principal Madam and all the Vice Principal who are here today, you will let them create themselves. You will let them be something more good moderator, better moderator, the world standard moderator, they must be. They should be world standard speaker, they can be. They are, rather, the way they were talking, I believe when I was delivering my lectures to the other foreign students, I find my students are better than even them. So I am really, really proud of you. I really, really salute you that my children are very, very well speaker. They have very good knowledge. They can share their ideas very confidently. So thank you so much. And Johanna, Thank you and keep it up, your anchoring and moderation. So thank you so much. I salute you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It means a lot to all of us. And dear fellow schoolmates, it's sad to tell, but we have arrived at the end of our program today. We hope you all had a jubilant experience with us today. And we are very happy to host such a lovely audience like you. Thank you so much, and see you in the next program.